What is
Donnie,
wrong
say
with
something.
you?
Now commence the bullying.
Donnie, say something.
Fuck you,
You little piss boy, you little fucking farter shit ass,
There we go.
urine
Poop
smelling
smeller.
pee boy.
I
Piss
peed for like.
piss boy,
I did not pee that long.
No, you
I did
did.
not pee. I did
I'm
not.
convinced you did.
Piss
I'm
pants.
convinced you did.
He took
I
30
was-
minutes to piss.
Okay, I was waiting for my parents to go on their trip, to like leave for their trip, so that I can join the call and so I can say goodbye and then join the call without any interruptions and interrupting the recording.
And then you pissed.
After they left, I
And then
went
you
to go
pissed for
take
like 20 minutes.
And then you
I
pissed
went
for
to take a
45 minutes.
piss that lasted about,
Dude,
I don't
he
know,
pissed for
10 to
45
20
minutes.
seconds.
He
I did
pissed
not
for
pee.
45 minutes.
I did
He
not
pissed for
piss
45
for
minutes.
45
That's so.
fucking minutes.
It's so crazy how you pissed for
believe
45 minutes.
You're just a piss boy. You got like gallons of piss.
You fucking
see you
like
next
Goku
adventure, everybody.
And
screaming.
then he looked at the bowl of piss. He just stared at it.
This is the part. This is the part where the little intro goes.
Well, no,
Hello, everyone, and welcome back to another episode of the Finalhazard podcast. I'm your host, Happy Matthew. Yes.
and I am the co-host. That is Sethri. Hello, friends.
I'm kicking
And we
you
are
out.
joined. What?
And I'm
we're
the
joined-
CEO of Figure 8. Hello.
Real.
Sonic.
I'm Ivan, the treasurer. I keep track of all the money, and if you ask about anything that's missing, don't worry about it. It's all good. I got it under control.
Here these
Okay.
motherfuckers go
Wait,
talking about
wait,
money.
what about Taco Bell last night? What happened to that money?
I don't go to Taco Bell. That's that.
Oh, wait.
You
I
fucking
guess that
put
was me.
you put my money into a Taco Bell?
Is that like a tax write-off or something?
Yeah.
Just
like
like
HBO Max.
Damn it!
You mind if I buy a couple
Man, none of
vinyls,
y'all
you
are
know?
special. Same
my
brain.
Wait, hold on. Yeah, sorry, go
I'm
ahead.
Pollo. I just got done eating my Greek yogurt.
How was it?
It was pretty good. It was pretty good. I'm gonna throw it away.
Did it have fruit in the bottom?
It did have fruit at the bottom.
Oh, yeah.
It had some blueberries. It was fine.
Oh,
I hate yogurts that have like the fruit in them.
why?
Just mix it around.
Slush it.
Oh no, it's not
Don't slow. Anyway,
not valid.
When
it's
it's
not
every
valid.
session, we talk like a rehab center where someone's like, "Hi, I'm Pollo. Hi, Pollo."
I just got
It's
done.
just like
Yeah,
that,
hi,
every
Pollo.
person.
Hi, Ivan.
Hi, Ivan.
Oh my god.
That's me.
Anyways, I've been having I've been, abstaining from Sonic the Hedgehog for, about a year, I'd say. But I think recently I've been getting the urges to go back.
And what do you think is triggering these urges?
I'm
I
thinking you're
think
saying my name.
what's triggering these urges is it's something of the name of Frontiers. It's just something about it. It's just like it's calling my name, and I know I shouldn't go back, but like it's just I can't avoid it. I can't deny it any longer. It's just that Frontiers is looking kind of Kino and Peak, and
Could you say that Sonic Frontiers bringing you back in is a good omen?
shut the We're not doing that. We're not doing that.
I had to get it in one time. Sorry. One
Your
time.
execution is pretty soon.
I own you.
What?
Failed execution is coming soon.
You can't execute me. I own you.
It's in the documents.
It's the clause in your contract. You're all done for.
Anyway,
Uber Eats.
Uber Eats?
Mickey Mouse.
So, we're talking about Splatoon 3, right?
Yeah.
No.
Sonic was in
Wow.
Splatoon 3.
Why?
I'm a little
Oh,
upset.
Sonic.
So yeah. So for those who don't know, I don't know why you wouldn't know, because like you should be in the loop. Uh, the Sonic Gamescoms happen. I don't know what the fuck Gamescom is. I've never heard of it before,
Me
but
either.
but it's apparently hosted by Jeff Keighley, the guy with the Among Us skin.
My man.
My goat, Jeff Keighley. If you
Yeah,
have
the
any
guy
Jeff
with the
Keighley fan cams, please
yeah
send them to me.
he's the guy with the Among Us skin, the Among Us cosmetic based. And yeah, so they revealed the big story trailer and the release date, which is November 8th, 2022, right? Or am I wrong?
Yes.
No,
Okay.
November 8th. Yeah,
Yeah.
correct.
I said that without even looking it up.
That's crazy. It's a pretty good trailer. I finally know what this game is about.
Me too.
Yeah,
I finally have
to
some
be fucking
context.
honest. Yeah.
It's not like I read the 4chan leaks 16 months ago.
Of course not.
which-
you know.
Yeah, nah.
That would be bad.
Which weren't inaccurate, but also not accurate at the same time.
Yeah.
I think the one about the plot was pretty spot on.
Yeah, I remember there was one it like mentioned like Amy having like being there and like some other stuff. Like some of them were like eerily dead on, but also like Seth said, just like what?
There's the one about like Sonic being an amnesiac, which I don't think is true.
It,
Which I
it
don't think
doesn't
is true.
seem true.
It doesn't seem
anyway.
that way.
Yeah.
Maybe everybody else is, but he's not.
Yeah.
There is
Or maybe that opening part of the level is him getting back his memory, like the opening
I don't
of
think
the
it
game,
is.
Mm.
so that we don't have to deal with that the whole
Maybe
game.
maybe it's just like I don't fucking know, honestly.
and
I
and
don't think he has amnesia though.
and if he does, don't say it in the comments, or I'll kill you.
Get
we're
you.
going- We're trying to be as
Public
spoiler
execution.
free as possible.
Hmm.
To finally give actual now that we have an actual plot synopsis, I'll read that off right now. A mysterious stranger, a wonderless new land. In search of the missing Chaos Emeralds, Sonic becomes stranded on an island teeming with unusual creatures. Wield the power of the ancients as you battle hordes of powerful enemies on your path to uncovering the mysteries hidden all across the Starfall Islands. Join Sonic and save the inhabitants from this colossal mechanized threat. So it's a pretty standard Sonic plot.
Yeah.
There's a mystery. There's mysteries
Mechanized.
involved.
It's
There's-
definitely a great setup for this story.
Mm.
Mhm.
And if the amnesia thing is true, then I wonder how that like is gonna work.
I forgot about the amnesia thing completely because it's not brought up at all.
Of
So
course,
I think it's safe to say it's not going to happen.
yeah. What's the guy
Yeah.
who always does the leaks?
Zippo.
Zippo dude or somebody else?
Yeah, fuck you, Zippo. I'm joking.
But yeah, Gamescom, which if you don't know is it's like a trade fair. It's like a video game trade fair in Germany, and or like a convention.
That's
And-
why
Is it held by the same people who do like the game awards and stuff? Because it looks like it's the same shit,
Yeah, same host.
right?
But in
Yes.
Germany,
Yeah.
Yeah.
why is it in Germany?
nobody
Yeah.
knows.
'Cause that's where
Nobody
Gamescom
knows.
is.
And also, and the game was on display at Gamescom.
Mm-hmm.
There's been a bunch of like gameplay videos circulating and stuff like that. It's been pretty cool.
It's been pretty crazy.
A fucking
People have been
bug.
filming cutscenes we're not supposed to be able to see.
Yeah, I think Sega's really pissed right now. Probably.
Yeah, they're probably
Is-
pissed about that.
They're probably
Izuka is
pissed. Yeah.
fuming.
They're gonna hunt you down and arrest you.
You know what's gonna
Sure.
happen? You know what's gonna happen? We're gonna get it's gonna be like Forces, where every fucking cutscene is blocked by gameplay recording when you play it on the PlayStation 4.
Oh my god.
Oh no.
I hate
That shit was like just imagine every time like these really bad in-game engine cutscenes start playing, and like in the corner of your screen, gameplay recording has been blocked
It's
by
the worst.
the application. I literally
So
like
dumb.
it's so annoying,
It is.
especially when they were like back-to-back cutscenes, dude. Oh, gross.
Mm-hmm.
Suffering.
They're not worth getting blocked.
Exactly. But what's weird is I'm surprised they just didn't bring a demo build, not like the full ass build of the game to the fucking event, you know?
Yeah, it's crazy.
Because
I
like
mean, I guess it was like
There was a
like
time limit in where you're supposed to like restart, but people had
there
a
was a bug,
exploit where
yeah,
they could like save state and get
which
further.
is fucking bonkers.
which is why which is why Sega then decided, you know what, no more filming, because they were allowing filming at first, and then once
Mhm.
the whole like save state glitch, I guess, happened, then they were like, oh no, no more, because there
Yeah,
are cutscenes now that are recorded that we were not supposed to see.
yeah, they're on
Yeah.
YouTube
Mhm.
too. Like people are
We've
I've
seen
uploading.
avoided most of them.
I've avoided most of them as well. I'm not trying to. If there's one thing I'm not trying to see anything for, it's the fucking story.
Yeah.
Mhm.
We've definitely seen enough of the game that we need to. Like
Mm.
and
just at this
Oh,
moment just buy it, play it for yourself to
yeah.
judge.
Yeah.
And well, I've been seeing a lot of there's with every new like little fucking bit in piece that comes out of this game, you know, there's always the people who say, oh, but look at this, is really bad. And one of the things that has been brought up a lot is the reuse of level assets and design,
Mm-hmm.
which isn't
For
new and it's not that big of a deal, but
for
you know,
those who are in the
I don't like it.
who are not into the news, I guess, um,
Sorry.
the cyberspace levels, which are essentially this game's special stages. Um, a lot of them are reused level themes, like, you know, your green hill zones, your chemical plant zones. But what the real, like, I guess, controversy is that they're also reusing like copy paste level design from like previous games like Sonic Unleashed. The gameplay for the Green Hill Zone special stage um was shown off, and someone pointed out that the level's entire layout was just a copy paste of Windmill Isle.
Wait,
And
really?
I have a take on that, and I don't know if y'all will agree, but I have a take on that. Um, what are your guys' takes? What are your opinions?
I don't care.
Exactly.
I don't give a fuck. I mean, okay, if I really wanted to sit down and like talk about it, I could say like, yeah, I think it would have been nice if they designed like, you know, unique levels. I mean, isn't the whole thing with the cyberspace, isn't it like supposed to be like quote unquote like remixed levels from the past? Like, isn't it supposed to be
Pieces of Sonic's memory.
yeah,
And
like
yeah,
piece of his memory, and like you could do something a little bit more creative with that, but I guess at the same time, it's like maybe this is going to be a weird thing to say, but it's like y'all complain about the level design being shit nowadays, but if they're taking stuff from like good games, then maybe it won't matter. I don't
I
know. Other than that, like I don't care. I really
like
don't.
contextually it makes sense, but like I can understand the complaints, but I just don't care enough. And as long as I do not get anything as bad as Sonic Force's last fucking Avatar level, I'm good. Okay, that that level is fucking dog shit, and like I can't believe that made it past the fucking development stages. You know, because that's a bad level. Just like
I
that other.
think it's
Stop. I'm gonna stop.
I think it's just incredibly dumb. And also, context wise, you can't argue for that, but they've already used that so many fucking times. The last game had you play through Green Hill 4 times, 5 times if you include the boss for Classic Sonic.
Mm-hmm.
And that's just like
Yeah, but
again,
like we've only really seen
again.
like one. We've only really seen like one
Ugh.
Green Hill level in this game. You know,
Well,
There's
I
multiple.
think the assumption is that there's going to be multiple. This is where
right?
this is
It's
where
an
you get like
assumption.
the Sonic Colors esque design, like full level design philosophy, where there's like multiple levels with like these short little bite sized chunks and stuff. Because
Mhm.
I have not seen like a full ass level yet.
That's a perfect segue into what I was going to say because you brought up colors. It reminds me
Sorry.
of the Colors Game Land levels, which were completely optional special stages where you unlocked the Chaos Emeralds. And they also reused a lot of classic Sonic layouts for their
Mhm.
level design. And the cyberspace levels, if you kept up with the leaks, the leaks did say that those were essentially the way you got the Chaos Emerald. So, in my sort of, I guess, like, what's the word? Starts with a J.
Yeah,
What?
Jaded.
I get you though.
It's sort of like it's an optional special stage that will last you 15 seconds to get a Chaos Emerald. I think, would it be cool if they were like original designed levels? Sure, but they're also not the focus of the game. If they were the only if this game was nothing but the cyberspace levels and they were all just reused level design from
Oh
previous
yeah,
games,
that'd be kind of
then I would be
that would be
that
awful.
would be red flags. But
And I think
because they are they're essentially like the shrines in Breath of the Wild almost. They're just like little like side things to do, which
Aren't the
makes
shrines essential? Or I mean, maybe I
well the
forgot.
shrine well
they're essential, but not all of them.
you can go through the whole game without ever touching a shrine.
Really?
Except for like the first like
The first area.
the
That's
first like
so
few.
fucking crazy.
Like,
Who was
I don't
trying
know
to tell
how
me that?
I don't know
you can just skip.
I don't know how many cyberspace levels there are, but I'm assuming because you need to collect the Chaos Emeralds, only 7 of them will be like optional, and like
Mhm.
maybe the rest of them will be not optional. 7 of them will be mandatory, and then the rest of them will be optional. I don't know how many there are,
Yeah.
but like it
Bats
I
in my
don't know.
room.
It doesn't really bother me like it does a lot of people. Like again, if it was the only levels that we would play, or if it was the main focus of the game,
Yeah.
then I would be livid.
The
I
But
feel like people are just like looking at it and like seeing this they see this and they're like, wow, this is really bad and this is lazy. But like that's not what I'm buying the game for.
Mhm.
That was also what I was
Buys the
gonna talk
game?
about. Was like the main like play loop of the game from what we have seen and like what we've been able to clearly see from like Gamescom and like people filming gameplay and shit. I'm going to assume that they spent a lot more time fleshing out the main like gameplay shit with the open world
Yeah.
and the and like the fighting mechanics and like some other bullshit going on. I'm going to assume that they put more time into that than like having to sit down and design fucking levels for special stages. You know, like I can accept that if if cyberspace levels weren't like a fucking huge ass priority. Like obviously they are a priority, but just like not as, you know,
People
essential as like the main fucking game.
people
I
kind of
will
like hate the idea of like reusing level designs and shit like that, and I get that. I understand. But also I can overlook that because apparently there is a lot of those levels uh across the like open worlds, like all 5 of them, I guess that they
I
said.
is there 5?
Yeah,
Um
there's 5.
yeah,
It's a
going by
lot.
yeah. Um but yeah, if there's like just a lot of levels and lot to do, and then it's fine with me. I can
I
overlook and just
I
enjoy the
I
game for what it
I
is.
I will say though, sorry to keep doing that.
Yeah, yeah.
I'm gonna sound like a Sonic NPC, Sonic fan NPC.
Oh no.
Green Hill Zone again.
I'm gonna say
Like, I
something.
get it.
I'm gonna say something right now. Listen to me, really. Listen to me close.
Okay.
Listen to me. Listen to me good and close. I don't fucking care about that either. Like maybe it's just because like I get people saying like, oh, just because it's a staple level of Sonic doesn't mean it has to be literally everywhere. But I'm just like, okay, well then what the fuck else? Like it's fucking Green Hill. I don't really care that they're gonna harp on that for the rest of time. Like it doesn't matter to me. It really doesn't. You
People
know.
like people like to point it out, but man, I'm a Kirby fan. I've seen greens like 17 times. I'm fine with
Oh.
that.
I mean, Sonic
I just
Sonic
wish
brand identity.
I'm okay. I'm not gonna sit here and say that Emerald Hill Zone was a unique level.
No,
But
yeah.
I think back in the day they had the idea that you know what, at least let's like hide the fact that it's Green Hill Zone.
Switch it up, you know.
Like this one is Green Hill Zone, but it's like a beach and it's called Beach Hill Zone, you know? I don't know.
That's what they do with Kirby. That's why
It
I
is
don't see
what they
many
do
people
with
like
Kirby.
complain
That
about it.
is.
It's wispy, but he's at the beach. He's a
I
robot.
feel like
He's a
I feel
cyborg.
like I feel like but I also feel like not hiding it fine too. It's like it's Green Hill again. It's fucking Green Hill.
Green Hill Zone.
R-
You don't gotta
Hate
do
it.
that.
I love Green Hill
know.
Zone.
As Forces has shown us, the Green Hill Zone covers an entire continent in its world map. So
It's big.
it's a
And
big,
it's-
even though that's impossible because Green Hill Zone is like a plane on a specific island, but I guess in Forces it's not. I don't know.
It's a different universe, man.
It
It's
was
a
looking
different
a little
universe.
more like Sand Hill. I guess you can call it a different level. It's fine.
Two worlds, two worlds, two worlds,
Which got deconfirmed, Matt.
two worlds.
It got deconfirmed.
Don't care, didn't ask. Two
It'll come
worlds.
back. It'll come back.
Okay.
Two worlds.
But anyway, we also have like some new new characters shown in the trailer, which is the Coco and Sage. At least what everyone calls her.
Did we talk about Sage in the last Frontiers video? I think we did.
We like
I don't think he had a
discussed.
name.
Didn't have a name.
We
Yeah.
didn't. And we still
Is
don't know
Sage
what
like
it's...
her official name, or is that just like
Yeah.
the fan name?
No,
Do we know
that's
what her
right.
Evo's called?
Her Ava. It's like, well, I think the game is going like because of the description. I think it calls them the Titans.
Mm-hmm.
So they're just Titans.
Yeah.
Which
Oh!
we were saying like, oh, the enemies look like Evangelion robots. Like if you've seen the new gameplay, they're the big ones are
They
straight out of Evangelion. They're like they got like eyeballs everywhere.
Oh yeah.
They
Let me say, like, I fucking love the designs in this game.
Oh,
the
yeah.
enemy designs, because they're just like abstract and very fucking cool. I love that.
Someone said that Sage is voiced by Ray's VA. Is that
She
true?
is. Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. It's probably intentional. I feel like someone was like he he he. I remember Ethan said it sounded like her voice was fucking text to speech, and I was like, no,
no.
that's a person speaking. They're literally just directing her to sound like she's emotionless.
Mhm.
I don't think it's actually a fucking robot speaking as a character. Like that's just a person. But like, yeah, the enemy design is like so interesting because it's like different.
It's so different. Yeah.
It's
I love it.
diverse. Like there's
The
different
voice
I can't
kinds.
wait
is
for
There's
it.
different kinds of little guys.
And it's
Is-
kind of fucking threatening, to be honest. Seeing these just like huge, weird, abstract like enemies that just fucking stomp you into the ground.
Can't wait for the
Megumi
PC version to come out,
Hayashibara
so you
is
can
her
change
name.
Sage's voice actor to the fucking TikTok text to speech.
Oh my god.
There's nowhere to run, Sonic. Yeah.
Also, there's a weird. So in the trailer, there's a weird thing where basically Sonic's right hand, becomes like distorted by
Hibbied.
like Sage or whatever.
It is funny bone.
It is funny bone. It's a visual metaphor.
Yeah.
He is going to be learning with Pibby.
Nobody
Oh,
knows
no.
what that is.
Wow, look who's
But
talking.
He's gonna be learning
I-
with Shibby, bro.
I
Shitty,
guess
bro.
maybe with the context, like as you go through more of the game, his like hand gets more distorted and like Sonic is like in pain more,
I
which
feel
I guess
like
is what the fans want.
Adding onto that, I saw a tweet of like some article saying that Sonic is gonna be like racing against what's he's putting like death to the test or something
Hmm.
alongside a screen cap of like Amy saying that whatever energy put her there is like in Sonic. So I guess it's like a shared pain
Mm.
whenever he's continuing with the journey.
I wonder if like that weird energy shit is just like in his arm or if it's gonna spread throughout his body. Because a part of me feels like it's gonna spread throughout his body. I see people pointing out the arm thing, but like I don't feel like it's just gonna be localized entirely in his arm. You know,
I hope it does.
He's gonna
That'd be
lose his
cool.
arm by the end of the game, and it's gonna become a robot hand.
he's gonna be the Full Metal Alchemist. Yeah.
See,
So
it's gonna be a robot. It's gonna be a robot arm, but it looks identical to his regular arm. No one is ever going to bring up this that it's a robot arm ever again.
Oh my
Oh,
god.
that just like brought up an idea. Like, if like it does spread to the rest of his body, what if it like there's like a new form for Sonic
New
for the
super
final
form.
boss?
Like a fucked up Supersonic.
Yeah,
Fairy
'cause-
tale storybook games. Peak.
Yeah,
Kino.
because I don't know. I think it'd be cool to have a new form, just
I
for
said it
this
earlier.
game only.
I said it earlier, but Megumi Hayashibara, who is the voice actress of Rei in Evangelion, is Sage.
Yeah.
That's
Woohoo.
confirmed.
That's very good.
Do we know her? Do we know her English voice actress?
I don't think we
No.
do.
I don't.
They're very. I don't know what it is, but like when it comes to like the Japanese VAs, they'll like reveal who it is like almost immediately.
Yeah.
But then when it comes to like American voice actors, it's like, damn,
Yeah.
we'll
'cause-
never
It's
know.
because over there they care a bit more about voice
Yeah.
actors.
Yeah, they
like
respect the
seiyus in
job
Japan,
a
they're
lot.
almost like celebrities. So like I think people care more over there.
Yes. Yeah, they
Rather
have
than,
just a
like-
lot more respect for that type of area.
Yeah.
Speaking of voice actors, of course,
yeah.
Roger Craig Smith is back to voice this game. But from the audio that has come from the cutscene footage, sounds different.
Odd.
He sounds. He definitely has a different direction for this.
Yeah, I even when like I remember when I watched like the trailer from Gamescom, just like even that one line delivery, it was like, whoa, like that's weird to hear from Roger.
Yeah,
I
it's a
told
lot
one of my
more-
friends he sounded different. He was like, "No, he doesn't.
He doesn't sound different, but like
no,
it's just
he
like not like
does."
no
It's deeper.
Ivan
and-
Ivan. He doesn't sound different in the sense that you can still recognize that that's Roger. It's just like it's a different like
tone.
yeah, it's a different tone from him that like I feel like they haven't really
Mhm.
tapped into.
He's more deeper and like resembling like just like his other voices in other series. Because
It
with
doesn't
Yeah.
Very
sound.
in the
cartoony.
past and with like colors, his voice was a lot more high pitched.
Oh my god, dude! When Roger was
doesn't-
first, when Roger was first in like the earlier games, it was kind of bad. Like, and that's
Yeah.
literally because they like you could tell that like the direction was to ham it up and be like, "La," like
Yeah,
more like
to,
that.
you
And
know,
it was
yeah,
just
to-
like it just didn't work out. I'm so glad that like, and I feel like Sonic Boom is to thank for this because in Sonic Boom like he's really good. You can tell that like the VAs are having fun. I feel like nowadays like Roger has
Yeah.
like solidified his role as Sonic because a lot of people just say
Mhm.
that he sounds like shit, but like if you don't like his voice that's fine, but I feel like disregarding his like acting ability just because you don't like his Sonic is really fucking weird because like newsflash to Sonic fans, he's a really prolific voice actor.
Oh,
He's
yeah.
literally in
He gets the
everything.
job done.
It's the same thing with like Jason Griffith because like when he first started out, they basically told him to like resemble like Ryan Drummond, and of course later on that like fell more and more, and he was able to like be more himself with his role, not exactly himself, but like do his own thing,
Give his own
He's
voice.
his own Sonic.
Yeah, because Jason Griffith has a very like specific way of like performing characters.
Yeah,
And then I just think it's also because of the I just think the people who are writing the games keeps changing. each
That
time.
is also
and the
true. Or like, even if it's like, I don't think, because for years it's been Pontac and Graph. Um but like,
But
I know
now,
with Forces they didn't really write the game, they just localized the game. So it wasn't them like actually writing the plot, like compared to Lost World and like Colors and stuff. Um yeah, I just feel like, considering Sonic has gone through like weird tonal changes over the years, which he always has, like that contributes to it.
hmm Force was the weird like middle ground between like
Yeah.
the wacky, very wacky and mildly serious to now like Ian Flynn's writing, just like
Which I'm
like
excited about.
I,
Yippee.
it's like
I'm
Paw
excited to
Patrol
hear that.
serious.
Paw Patrol, yeah.
Paw Patrol series.
like
Mickey Mouse is one of my biggest inspirations.
Mickey Mouse.
they wanted to play like it was so Forces was just so weird tonally.
It
Like
was.
it wanted to play itself straight, but like they couldn't like I don't know.
Go all the way. Like,
They
they
just
just
couldn't go all
couldn't
the
for
way.
some reason.
That's why
And
I
like
say it's like the middle ground. Just like it's between both and doesn't know.
in
They're
the
gonna go 3 seconds
presentation
without fucking up.
and the presentation of the game didn't make it any better.
Yeah.
So it's like
Because the way they advertised it was like, oh, this is for real, guys. Like, this is the real shit. You know?
Serious.
then
Slash
everything should be dark.
serious.
So then everything should have been dark and grungy. No bright lights, no sunshine. Everything
Oh my god.
sadness.
Sonic
I'm
in pain,
Desaturated.
dead.
I want to see Sonic get kicked in the fucking chest in jail. Okay, I want to.
God.
He should have been getting beaten to fucking death, dude. Beaten in within inches of his life to convince me that he was in prison. You mean he was in prison for like half a year, and he had no scratches on him?
That's a
No,
good point to like talk about with Frontiers, because like what is the tonal thing for Frontiers? Because I'm trying to think. I feel like with the way that they presented this game, there's definitely a mystique here. They've been trying to keep some things under wrap because it's like, ooh, what's
That's their whole
what's all
point.
this?
It's like Izuka is just like kept like saying like it's a mysterious game. We're trying to capture that as best we can.
Misty.
Mystique.
And on the Sonic Pain thing, it's funny because a lot of people have been comparing like Sonic fans with like Spider-Man fans, where they just
Oh my
want the main
god,
characters
no!
to
For
like
some
suffer.
reason, there is so many people who have such a fucking like hard on for seeing Peter Parker in the most like traumatic events of his life. Like, they just want every piece of happiness stripped from him. It's so fucking weird.
I want to
I
see
don't
that with
get
his
it.
fucking blue hedgehog.
Yeah, I will say, because like, man, like considering with the stuff, like, do you remember when those like mandates came out for the comics, where it has all these specific things, and there was one thing that said like, don't make Sonic cry. For the love of God, you cannot make him cry. And I remember, I realized why all these mandates exist. It's because of fucking Archie. You know, like, if it's all because of Archie, and it makes sense. I mean, I guess a part of me is like, it's weird to have to like specify, do not let this character show this specific aspect of emotion.
Yeah.
You know, not to be like, oh, I want this bitch traumatized. I want him to have a panic attack.
Fucking soaking in the ground, bawling his eyes
But like,
out.
I guess it is an interesting idea to think about. Like, we've never really seen anything where Sonic himself is being challenged as a character, because in most Sonic stories, like, it's about Sonic, but he's not really going through any character development, right?
Yeah.
Like, it's always
Everyone
other
thought Forces was
characters.
going to change that.
Oh, of course, yeah. Like, it's always about how other characters change around him. Like, SA2 is a good example. You know, Shadow the Hedgehog. The Storybook series is a good example. Like, it's about how he affects other people, or 06 too. Like, that one does count as well. But there hasn't really been anything that challenges Sonic himself, and like has him like kind of go through a little character arc. I feel like Sonic Prime, y'all forgot about that. I feel like Sonic
Oh my
Prime,
god.
the way they've been talking about it,
Holy shit.
kind of implies that he might go through something like that too. So now I'm just thinking, like, is that gonna happen to Sonic and Frontiers? Not like anything too fucking crazy, but just like,
Oh no, he's not. Okay.
cause like
Okay.
the closest,
Yeah, well,
bruh, do you remember in Lost World?
Oh no.
Every time I fucking remember it, it makes me fucking laugh because it's the part of the game where like Tails gets trapped in like
I'm
that
too
little
slow
like
to save my
yeah.
buddy. Oh, it's so funny.
I was too slow to save my buddy.
Like
Just run faster.
oh my fucking god. So silly, bro. Which is why when I heard him like kind of have like show some emotion in the trailer, it almost made me laugh because it reminded me of that. Because I was just
Oh.
like, because they don't do that with Roger all the time, you know? He's never like displaying that.
hmm
Oh my god.
Yeah. Sonic.
this is off topic. I've been playing Forces during this time just so I have a reminder for what we had.
You know what's a weird thing? I've been
Mm.
feeling like I want to revisit Sonic Forces for
Oh
some
my
reason. I don't
god.
know why, but I'm just like I need to play this
Sonic
Are
game.
you
Forces.
okay?
Okay, I will say, when did
Probably
that
not.
game come out? Like 2017?
2017.
5 years ago.
It's
God.
been 5 years, guys.
That's
I was
how
still
it
in high
is.
school when that game was being like fucking developed.
I was a
I
young
I,
ass
f- I,
child.
f- I fucking hate Sonic fans. I see every mistake being done over and over again. There's nothing you can do about it because people are too stubborn.
You know what? You know what I say
What?
to that? You know
What?
what I say to that?
What do you say to that, Matt?
I think we might have to change the topic. So,
hmm
what are you guys playing? What are you guys playing these days? What games you playing?
Nothing.
Oh, I
Nothing.
like waking up and playing Sonic Forces, and I play Sonic Colors Ultimate, and then I boot up
I
Sonic
I
Origins, and then
never I never
like
got
to
to say
play
my
Sonic.
final piece on Frontiers.
Oh,
I was gonna ask you because you've been really quiet,
I've just
and
been listening.
I was waiting for you to chime in.
my
Well,
bad.
come on,
What do
piss
you
boy.
gotta say, bro?
What if now I'm too embarrassed to say.
No,
Man.
say it. No. This is a podcast. You're the co-host. You're the main bitch
He's
of this
just
channel.
joshing us.
I'm excited for Frontiers. I wasn't at first,
Yeah.
and then I was like, maybe. But now I'm like, all right, I'll pre-order the game.
I think that's like
Yeah.
a lot of people's consensus. Because the thing about Frontiers is that at least at the start, the way that they were advertising the game, well, first of all, they weren't because they were dead silent about this game for a long time. And for a bit, I was like, oh, that means they learned how to shut the fuck up and just work on the game. But then at some point, I was like, hey guys, it's time to like actually release stuff because
No,
the game's
not
coming out
yet.
this year. Not yet. The game's coming out this year, November. We have the release date now. So I'm just like, need to talk about it. And even when we were getting stuff like from like IGN, I was just like, I don't know what to do with this. We're just getting like out of context like gameplay demo shit, and I don't really know what to feel about it because like it's just I don't know. Like there's a period of time where I feel like we were just kind of getting stuff and we weren't really being told exactly what it was, which is always a red flag for me because I'm just like if you're not able to explain what this is like what this is, especially when you're attempting something new, that's a fucking red flag for me. But I feel like now we have more of an idea what's going on. And I feel like a lot of people now are sold, on Frontiers. I think we're
Yeah.
all like, okay, we kind of get what's going on here now.
I remember like a tweet that some call me Johnny made, like where he was hoping, well, where he was remembering Super Mario 3D World, where that game was first like got a trailer and was shown, and everyone was like, "This shit again? This is boring," or like didn't really give a shit about it. And then more shit came out, and like one big trailer came out, and everyone was like, "Okay, this is actually really fucking cool."
Hmm.
It's the kind of like same situation with Frontiers, where it's just like finally the more context we actually like get, the more we can actually like
Yeah, that's just what I wanted. I just
yeah
wanted context or like what
yeah
all this was supposed to be. We were just getting like
Mhm.
disjointed shit. I'm just like, I don't know
Bunch
what
of
this is
nothing.
supposed to be.
yeah
But now I'm kind of like, okay, all
yeah.
right,
I mean,
I think I got it.
I could vibe with it. I could see myself like having fun, so I'll buy it.
Mm,
I think
Before,
the whole way they've been handling this is really bad,
yeah,
but at the same time, it's like at least the game's looking good because with Forces, we knew basically everything about the game by
it was
June
the opposite.
for
Yeah,
E3. We saw all the
oh
gameplay,
yeah,
and by June of this year, we still knew fuck all. And now it's like only 2.5 months or like around 2 months, and now we barely know what we're getting into.
yeah. I feel like a part of me is like, okay, they probably learned their lesson from last time in a way, because I feel like they went ham on like talking about the game and like advertising it and like all this fucking shit. Like it got people were excited. It was like the
yeah,
opposite effect where people were excited
it was.
even if like the gameplay was looking kind of rough. Like people were like, we want to play this game. And people,
Sonic, we love Sonic the
we love Sonic, and
Hedgehog.
then we fucking played the game, and we're like,
Hmm.
oh, the story, what
Oh no, this is
thought it
this
was,
kind of mid.
It
yeah, it's just kind
was
of mid.
it
Game
was
is
the
like
entirely like different situation. Yeah, where like um everyone was incredibly hyped. It's a new game, and it's
darker
returning back to like
story. The music slaps. Like,
it's
Green
going
Hill's
back to
what's
like
back.
going on?
Generations gameplay.
Also,
Classic Sonic's here, I guess, but like that's fine. We
Yeah,
can deal with
Poop,
it.
poopy game. Also, okay, so I got a fucking bone to pick.
yeah,
When Seth said he was gonna pre-order this game, I got a fucking bone to pick with fucking these distributors or whatever the fuck. Okay, so in Japan and probably Europe, you know what they're gonna get what they're gonna get as pre-order bonuses with the game.
oh yeah,
Oh,
They're gonna get little art books, little art fucking little concept art things, physical like concept art in their hands, right? And you know what we're gonna get?
Oh, and they're also
In
getting they're also collaborating with the fucking VTuber, what's her name? The dog one that
yeah.
everyone loves.
Colone, Miss
And we get
Colone.
nothing. We
and you
get
know what? And you
nothing.
know, and we get some you get some cool little bonuses in the beginning of the game. From starting the game, bro. I don't give a fuck about that. What the
The
fuck? I
Stark
want
Lost Worlds
concept
Extra
art.
Lives pre-order bonus all over again.
whoa!
This
I
is
love extra lives.
this is
I
just
love just what's it called? Play to win. I love that so much.
I love
did,
not
did
having
I,
to play the game more.
I think I've told the story about like my experience getting Sonic Forces for the first time.
Yeah,
So I had just gotten my PS4 or whatever, right? I go to GameStop, pick up Sonic Forces, the greatest game of all time. I'm lying. Um and I didn't realize I paid for it. I didn't realize it was like the fucking European version. And I cracked the shit
What?
open while I was like waiting for my mom to get out of to come back in the car or whatever. And I look at it and I'm like, yo, how comes these European people get all these fucking cool concept art cards and shit? And then because I brought it back and they didn't have another used copy of the game, so they just gave me a new copy, like in the plastic wrap.
Why they do
Um
that? Do they think that just people in the U.S. just don't care?
How the fuck did you
uh
get a European version?
it depends. Hmm?
How'd you get a European version at GameStop?
Oh,
Or
yeah.
rather, Game Station?
Somebody fucking brought their Peggy 12 copy of fucking Sonic Forces to
What the
GameStop
fuck?
and traded it in. I don't
Oh
know,
my
dude.
gosh.
I live in a huge fucking college town. So like where like people come from all over the world to go to Ivy League
Oh,
schools. So,
you're saying
you
there's a
know,
potential British person living in
yeah.
your society?
Yeah.
Fuck.
There's a British among us. talk about the potential person making the theme for this game, or is that like not? I mean, I feel like we can because I feel like it's kind of
There's
Who
no-
knows? Pierce the veil, baby.
Yeah,
Pierce
Pierce
the
the Veil.
veil.
because it was edited on like the Wikipedia page, and like it's one of those Wikipedia pages that like you can't just like no average person can just edit it. It has to be like approved, I think. And it said that
question. Is it still up?
go
Let's
check.
check.
Let's check.
I don't know what wiki it is.
It's
When
just
when
Wikipedia.
Bulls in the Bronx starts playing midway through Sonic
check.
Running
You told
Down.
me think about it. Well, I did. Now I don't wanna. Let me look up the lead singer actually, because it
Yeah, I'm
says
looking right now too.
I don't wanna do a thing anymore.
Oh, we're sleeping like a dog on the floor.
Imagine living like a king someday.
Okay, I looked up Sonic. I have to read Sonic, and there's nothing here.
Yeah, I'm actually
Oh.
looking at Pierce the Veil. I was looking at the lead singer's thing, and I'm looking at Pierce the Veil now.
All those fucking Pierce the Veil Sonic AMVs guys are probably popping off right now.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Like me
Yeah,
for real.
I don't see it anymore. Wait, what happened? Huh? Oh
Yeah,
no.
it's gone.
Yeah, it's safe to say it's gone.
It's gone.
Oh no. Well then, no more. No confirmation. I guess
I guess not.
that would have been cool, but
I think the situation there was just someone who was already on the wiki and it's just a Pierce the Veil fan was like, oh yeah, it sounds like him, and just like added in. There's
maybe.
no
Possibly.
substance
Yeah, but
to
like
that
I
claim in
remember
general.
Liam said that like it's one of those pages where it's like you have to be approved to like edit it, but
You
I
do
don't
have
know.
to. Yeah.
It could have been like somebody with a little with who's
Too
feeling
much power.
overzealous.
Mhm.
Music
I'm
is
excited
good.
for this game. Not really. Yes, I am. No. Yes.
Yes,
No.
Stop
yes,
lying!
yes.
You
No.
are.
No.
You are.
When
Actually, I haven't told anyone this. Like during work the other day, I was thinking about Frontiers, like the desert map, and I was cooking at the same time. So I almost threw the chicken
Oh my
into the
God.
trash and the trash onto the grill.
Oh my
Bruh.
God.
Oh yeah, also I think it's really cool that there's more than one fucking area. I was tired of looking at the same like grassy plain.
Now we know 2 areas.
I think they showed wasn't there like one other one? Or was it just the desert one?
I
don't
think it's
fucking
just the
No,
desert.
it was just the desert.
Oh.
It's
Didn't
just
they
has,
say in
like,
an
a
interview
mix
there
of-
was more, or were
There
they
is, yeah.
just
There's
okay?
There's
5 areas.
5.
Yeah. So yippee.
Yippee!
And if there's that many levels in the first area, then you can assume there's this like same amount in each area.
Green Hills looking
Or
more
Something
like
I saw in
Sand Hill.
a thread from someone who played the game is like it's not open world. Like they made that clear. It's like a Sonic level that is slightly more open and it works. So that's why they haven't been using the term open world because it's not.
Oh, they said open
Yeah.
zone.
Like
Yeah,
one
it's
thing,
like it literally is
interesting.
just like a bigger level.
So
Oh,
one
it's-
thing
it's
is
Legends.
that like
Stop.
Izuka was saying like it's open zone. He made that like
Mhm.
See,
very
that's what
important.
I meant when I'm just like you have to explain this in a way for people to understand, right? Because when we see the game, like that looks like an open world game with just fucking Sonic assets thrown in. So like someone saying it like that makes a bit more sense
But
to me.
what he was also like saying, he mentioned like Super Mario Brothers 3, which like introduced the first like open map.
Mm.
So from that, like from what he said with that, I imagine his thinking is not like open world, but more so like a map to explore to get to like the cyberspace levels. So
Beat
like
Sonic
just a
Forces.
glorified like map level, like that you would find like in a traditional like platformer game.
Refreshing.
Yes. Okay. Also,
Well, Seth, why are
I
you
wanna
being
run
the
it- I
quiet
wanna-
one? That's
before-
my
before we-
job.
I'm just listening.
Okay.
Before we wrap it up, what have we been playing, guys? What have we been playing?
I'm playing Sonic
Xenoblade
Forces.
Chronicles
Don't
3.
care. Or Micah, I don't care. Because I'm
Damn.
playing Guilty Gear Strive, which is better than all those games.
This
Okay,
really
Sonic?
is. This
You know,
really
that's
is
fair.
bullshit blazing.
Yeah, bullshit
pull-
blazing. Hell yeah.
I played Xenoblade Chronicles 3 for 5 minutes. Haven't picked it back up.
Well,
Sorry.
get on that shit.
You're missing out.
I was playing Dust in the Elysian Tale yesterday. Good. Fun game.
Fun game.
Fun game.
Yeah, it's some
My
interesting
man-
visuals.
Matt's just built different. He just plays different things than us, you know?
Yeah.
He just has different tastes.
Just different tastes, you know?
I have not been
Mhm.
playing anything. I don't play games very fucking often. You know, I'm thinking of like when I actually like unpack my Switch and like re-up my my internet subscription. I'm probably gonna start like buying more games to play and like actually because I didn't
No
play the
way.
Splatoon demo today, but I do want to play Splatoon when that comes
It's
out.
still up.
I can't picture you playing games.
Yeah, me neither.
Also,
Listen,
you played
I
Among Us last night. You played Among
did play Among Us.
Us.
I did play like a good amount of Breath of the Wild a few years back. I like beat the first like giant boss and then I stopped there. But I do like
Man.
Breath of the Wild. It's really nice.
Play video games.
Donnie,
My life is like a video game.
Donnie Gamer Arc.
Trying hard to beat the
Diploma.
stage. I'm also like I really want to get a PC of my own or like a laptop or something so I can like I don't know, play like Fall Guys or some shit. Or just
You can
play
play
like
on
PC
Twitch.
games.
Minecraft.
Yeah, but isn't it like shit on the Switch?
It works, I guess.
Who knows?
That's
It's like if you can't tell the difference between if you can't tell the difference between 30 and 60 FPS, you're fine.
I mean, I probably can, but like, I'm also not the type of person who's like, the fucking Nintendo consoles are so much worse than the high. Like, I don't fucking care.
It sounds like you.
I don't fucking care. I don't
Well,
care how many terafarts it's
Okay,
running on.
y'all can keep going.
Yeah, I know you gotta go, so we're gonna wrap it up here. So
Yeah, wrap it up.
Well, that's all the time I've got. I gotta get back to playing Animal Crossing the New Leaf on my
New Leaf
Nintendo
on my
3DS.
you
Nintendo
fucked up.
3DS.
Try again.
Okay,
No.
let's
So,
just
yeah,
restart this
that's about
entire
it.
episode.
See you.
See you next adventure, everybody.
Oh my god. Bye.
I'm not in the server. Hold on. I gotta press the stop button.
Told me think about it. Well,
Well, I
did.